Hello, good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Guys, quick check or audio. Can you just let me know, is the audio clear or is there any glitch in between? Okay, cool. So let's start the session then. I believe you are settled down. Okay, great. So welcome to Verzeo internship program, guys. It's Ajay Billa here, and I'm your host, and I take care of Verzeo operations. And today's session gonna be on your orientation class that gonna be for your coming 2 month, whatever topics that you have signed up for. So the useful informations and what all the criterias that has been set and what all things that is required for your coming 2 month tenure. All those things are informed in this session. So better, if you have any doubts or anything to ask, you can let me know. Okay, and so only this session gonna be live on your YouTube, but the rest of your sessions will be in Zoom platform itself. I'll come back to that. Okay. Yep. So as I've told, this is just an introduction or else orientation session from our end. It is not a technical session. Okay, I'm not your technical mentor, and this is common for all, whatever program that you have taken up, whatever domain it might be. So depending upon that, and you have chat option available. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can let me know. So before that, let's keep the session in two half. I have slides that has to be shown and the information that has to be provided. Once that is done, you can go ahead with your question at the end. So we'll give around 15 minutes for your doubts or anything that you are having. Okay, so you can get it cleared over there. And in between, you can be interactive. If I ask few things, you can respond back because that would be a better approach. Okay. And keep a pen and paper with you so that whatever information that I'll be telling in this class, you can note it down. And apart from that, I think if you have your notepad turned on, that would also be fine. Okay, so let's move on to the slides. So what is the agenda for the session? It is just to make you familiarize with the program that you have taken up, and what are do's and don'ts that you will be going ahead with, that you need to follow, and about LMS, to make you familiarize with the LMS that you will be working on, and we'll be speaking on projects, notes, attendance policy that you will be having, and how to contact support team. Okay, so this will be on that. Okay, so initial slide that you are looking over here is the skeleton of the program. That is how the program gonna be going ahead with. Okay, the rough skeleton gonna be week 1 till week 11th that we will be following up. As you know, or else as your counselors might have informed about the programs, just to give a better idea on that, from week 1 to week 5 you will be having the live classes as per the agenda that you have received, and week 6 to week 8 you'll be working on minor and main. You will be working on project submission part and evaluation. That will happen, and week 11th or 12th roughly you can expect your certifications to be issued. Okay, so this is your rough skeleton of the program. Let's dive deep into individual part. Guys, you can hear me? Okay, guys, I think there is a bit of audio lag. I'll do one thing. I'll turn off chat for some time. Okay, and I'll be going ahead with the PPTs. And if you have any doubts or something, you can just let me know and we'll get it clear. Okay, I think this you can hear me, I believe. Okay, cool. Okay, I believe you can hear me now. And so we'll go with the live classes part. Just before we go there, can you just respond in the chat? You should be able to hear me now. Guys, is it audible now? Is it better? Okay, great. So the chat will be deactivated for some time, and after that You can go with your questions in between. Okay, great. So yeah, coming back to live classes, your live classes will be held over Zoom application. It won't be conducted in what do you say, YouTube live. Okay, as this is your induction session, we are going ahead with YouTube. Your regular class is gonna be held over Zoom application itself. And how to get to know about your classes? I think you have already received your agenda that is scheduled for your program. You have your regular dates and timings that has been mentioned along with the topics that you will be going ahead with. That will be followed for your upcoming 2 month or 3 month, whatever the program that you have taken up. And so the similar way, and once your live session starts, before that individual day, you will be getting your mails in your inbox. Okay, that would be around 12 to 24 hours before that session. And you will be getting that respective email from onboarding@verzeo.com. This is the email ID. You can note down this email ID, and you can save it in your G Suite or your mail, because sometimes what will happen is uh, there might be chances of getting the mails in spams, promotions, or socials, other things. Just to make sure that all the mails are rerouted to your inbox, just keep it in your what is it? Keep it saved in your G Suite or your inbox. Okay, and yeah, for the live sessions, your mic and camera will always be turned off, just to make sure the classroom decorum is followed. And if there is any need for your mic to be activated, mentor or host will be the person, they will be activating it, and you can speak up, and after that it will be deactivated again. Okay, so most of the times your queries and any information that you will be requiring, that will be answered over chat box itself. I believe you do aware of the chat box which is there in the Zoom application. So similar approach will be followed. Okay, this is something on your live classes. And you might ask like how many classes you might have per week or something. There might be around 2 to 3 classes that you will be dealing with of 1 hour or 2 hour, according to the program that you have taken up. And a better thing to do is like you can check your schedule according to the timings or according to the topic that you have taken up. That will be mentioned already. And I think you might have received in the name of welcome mail or else agenda for the program. Okay, so that is one part. Going ahead with the coming slide, that is do's and don'ts. What are do's and what are the don'ts that you need to follow? Do's gonna be join the session on time whenever the class is being scheduled. Make sure that you are available and free before 5 or 10 minutes, and attend it on time so that you won't miss out any important information. Join the class with your registered email ID. This is important part. Why you should join with your registered email ID? Because we do consider your attendance. And what is your registered email ID? Your email ID that you have given during the onboarding part. That is, let's say whenever you are provided your credentials or else informations to the concerned department, right? So whatever the email ID, XYZ email ID that you have followed, that has to be used for your classes also. If not, then your attendance won't be considered. Okay, just make sure that whenever you join the session, uh, just check what email ID that you have used to log in to the Zoom application. Okay, and turn in your assignments and projects within the given deadline. I'll explain thoroughly in the coming slides. Just make sure that whatever the deadline has set for that particular program and for an individual, make sure that you follow it. You don't miss out any important information. Okay, so that was on your assignments and projects, and ask doubt by raising your hand in Zoom application. There is an option to raise your hand in Zoom application. You can do that, and you can get your doubts clarified in a better approach using the hand raising option inside Zoom, and actively participate in group projects. That is, whenever you are working on your project, right, that is major project, there will be a group created. So make sure that you participate in that and you contribute your work that has been assigned to you. Okay, so these are the do's. Don'ts gonna be do not have any private conversation during the classes, just to make sure that the classroom decorum is followed and there won't be any cross talks that will happen. So that is the main reason we have uh, turned your microphone off, and avoid sharing any personal information over WhatsApp groups, or Google Classroom or over Zoom chat or anywhere it might be. Okay, please don't provide your numbers or any credentials that is important for you. Okay, that can be misused. So please don't do that. And creating any kind of social media groups or any groups, let's say WhatsApp group, Telegram, or anything it might be. Okay, it is strictly forbidden, and we won't go with that. If we rectify any such kind of groups that has been created, there will be a mail that will be sent to you and your college, and a legal team will be pitching in and they'll be taking the scenario into an action. Okay, so that is one part. And no forms of advertisement is allowed, cross promotions or any social media platforms, or or the classrooms or anywhere it might be. So these are not allowed. So make sure that as it is an initial day, you are aware of all the things, and you abide the criterias or you abide the rules that has been set for you. Okay, so these are the do's and don'ts, guys. Okay, coming to your LMS and live classes recording. So before I go to this slide, I would like to ask a few questions. Uh, yep. So the chat is active, right? Great. So over here, can I get an answer, guys? You are aware of the LMS? So you are aware of the LMS, right? And I believe you might have received your access for your particular program also. Yes or no in the chat? Guys, can you respond back? Okay. Great. Majority of you are mentioning that yes, but I think there are few no's also in between. So whoever haven't received your LMS or who are not able to see that your LMS is activated or not, just do one thing. Click on learn.verzeo.in. Okay, the URL what you are able to see in your slide. Click on that and see, check with your email ID, respective email ID that you have given. Okay, create your account over there and see if is there any course that has been provided to you. Okay, if yes, then well and good. You can start the program then and there. I'll just show it to you over here. So yeah, so this is your LMS, guys. This is your home page, how it looks like. I believe you can see it. Okay, at your right corner, you have your sign in option over here. Okay. So this is the one. You click on that and you will be able to find two fields, email ID and password. If you have already created your account, provide your email ID and password and you can log into that. If you don't have your account created, so there is an option to create your account. I believe you can see. So you can click on this and you can create your new account, provide your details, first name, last name, email ID and your password. Once you're done with that, sign up procedures will be completed. So after that, what you will be having is once you're logged in, you will be able to see the same page again, okay, over here. And so if you click on view courses, it will redirect to our Verzeo website. You can check out other programs that we have. And if you come back again and if you click on view more courses over here, so you will be able to find your respective program over here. Okay, as I have not logged in with any credentials, so it is just providing me a free course which is already there. But if you have your what do you say, credentials logged in, and if you are already logged in, you will be able to find the respective program similar to this. Okay, there will be two options over here. That will be start course or overview of the course. Okay, once you click on that, let's say if I click on this, okay, you'll be able to see the curriculum which is already added and the respective what do you say, content that is already pre-added in the program. Okay, so this is one approach that you can follow and you can go with that. And there are a lot of other things that you can find it over here also. I'll speak on those part at the end of the presentation. Okay, because there are a lot of important information that you might get a hands on. Okay, so this is something about your LMS. LMS link is learn.verzeo.in. Okay, so you can try searching for that. And if you haven't received your access till, then don't worry, need not to panic, guys. Wait for 24 to 48 hours. Our team will rectify it and they will provide you the access within 2 days, and you can access your respective program that you have signed up for. Okay. So that is one approach. Okay, great. So I'm able to see few of you have asked about timetable, right? Agenda also works similar. Okay. How it is I think you have received a mail initially that is on your what do you say, welcome mail or agenda mail. If you have it, well and good. If you don't have it, then don't worry. Okay, again, wait for 24 to 48 hours. Our team will provide you uh, the agenda again so that you can check it out and you can go through the classes that has been assigned to you. Is that clear, guys? Still here? Okay, so if you have already received it, don't worry, that is your agenda and you can go through it. And if there is any additional things which is there on your agenda respect to the program that you have taken, you will be receiving it while going through the what do you say, classes or else your training programs. And that is about your LMS and your agenda. Let's coming back to the slides. Okay, as I have shown you how the LMS works and what is the URL and how you can sign up and how you can log in. So you might have few questions over here. What kind of content it will be there in your LMS? So you'll have two set of access. That is, one is your content that has been already created and it is relevant to your program. And one more thing is your previous batch videos, which you can check out and you can start learning. Okay. And the other gonna be your live classes video. So let's say whenever your live classes are started, right, that particular session will be auto recorded and it will be provided to your LMS after that day. So let's say around 12 hours more, it will take 12 to 18 hours more. And once the session is done, you will be getting that in your LMS account and you can watch it in the next day, in the coming day. Okay, so that is one approach. And one more thing gonna be, you don't have to worry about watching the content, okay, because you have lot of time, in the sense you can watch it n number of times. There is no limit for watching the videos. You can go through it again and again and again, and there will be set of what do you say, assignments, or there will be set of notes that will be added to your portal inside your LMS. You can work on that. So this is just a kind of what you say, e-textbook for you, how you maintain your notes in your college life, right? So similar approach, but everything gonna be held inside LMS, and it is a better way to understand also, I believe. And for you, the access for the program inside the LMS, or else the LMS access will be there for 6 months. You can watch it, you can go through it a number of times till 6 months. After that, if you need an extensions or something, you can reach out to our team. There will be a processing fee, or else there will be extension fee. You can check it out, and if you are willing to extend it, you can go through that later. Okay, so this is something about your LMS and your live classes. Okay, next part gonna be your attendance policy, an important one. Yep. Attendance policy, why we have kept attendance policy? Because if you attend your live classes, that is a major advantage for you. You can understand better, you can ask your doubt with your mentor at the sessions, and you can work on the things that you have come prepared with. So all those things you can do it inside your live sessions, right? So that is the reason. So there are a few benefits that we are providing for the students who are showing extraordinary performance and good, what do you say, performance throughout the program. That gonna be whoever is having 80% or greater than attendance, they'll be getting a discount voucher on the second course. If you are willing to go ahead with the second program with us, you will be getting a discount on that. And there will be, whoever is having 90% greater than attendance, they'll be getting a free portfolio enhancement program. That is your personality building program from our end. I believe that even you do understand, only having technical knowledge is not important. Okay, along with the technical knowledge, your soft skills, your communication skills, how you showcase yourself in the interview. So all those things are important, right? So that is the reason we have introduced this particular part, where if you maintain greater than 90%, you will get a chance to sit in personality development program, where you'll be able to learn how to build your resume, CV, how to build your corporate etiquettes, or else how to uh, uh, showcase yourself in an interview. So all those things will be mentioned in this particular program. Okay, so this is an additional part that you are getting out of our programs. and make sure that you attend all the classes and you go through the videos. Okay, so that is the best part for you. And yeah, I think one more part I have missed out, your classes, right? Your all the classes that we conduct, that will be held after 5 and till 9. 5 to 9 is the timing that we usually go with. Okay, depending upon the program that you have taken up, I think the timings have already been assigned to you in your agenda. Uh, so that is one part. If you miss out any sessions due to your college or something, that is the reason you can go through your LMS recordings and you can watch it. Okay, and only on Sunday we run the program throughout the day. That is from 10 in the morning till 9 in the evening. According to your program, let's say whatever you have taken, it might be CSC related or EC related, management related. According to the program that you have taken, your timetable is structured on that day. Okay, so that is one approach. And yep, so let's move to the next slide. Notes and assignments over here. So anyways, you will be attending live classes, you will be attending the content videos, you'll be watching the content videos. But apart from that, if you want to work on other things, what you can do, so you'll be having your notes to go through, just to come prepared with, and we'll be having assignments also, so that you can understand better, and you can work on your topics that you have taken up for. So all those things you can do. And the email ID that we follow for providing notes and assignments is event@verzeo.com. This is the email ID that you can note it down, and this will be useful for you for the later days, because you might feel difficulty to find mails sometimes, as these email IDs are company domain email IDs. You might get it in your promotion, social spams, or anyway. Okay, make sure that you note it down and you save it in your accounts, so that any information that we provide, it will be rerouted to your inbox itself. Okay, and any assignments given to you over LMS, that is purely for your practice purpose. Assignments are not mandatory to submit. Okay, so that is for your knowledge building purpose, you can use that. But coming to projects, those are important. I'll come to that in the next slide. Okay, so here about projects. Projects is important. You can take it in double quote, guys, because only going ahead with the program, understanding the theoretical part, so that is not at all sufficient. Okay, whatever the projects that has been given to you, you need to submit it, you need to complete it. And moreover, the projects will be provided to you during 6th or 8th week. So this is the tentative, what do you say, dates that we have finalized. It again depends upon the program, how the program is going. Let's say if a program is going properly, or else if a program is going a bit slow because of the understanding of the students. So all those things are considered, and according to that, your projects will be rolled out. And moreover, your projects you can expect in the 2nd month. Okay, so that is a best time to work on the projects, as your initial month will be purely upon your skill sets building and your training part. And the minor projects will have 1 week time for completion. Okay, and minor will be an individual project that you will be working on. Once you are allotted with the projects, you will be working on the projects, and once you are done with the project, then you will be submitting it to us, to project@verzeo.com email ID. Okay, I'll speak on that in the coming slide, don't worry. But make sure that whatever the deadline has been given to complete that project, you stick on to that, and you can submit the project. Okay, so similar approach will go for your major project, that is that will also be provided in your 2nd month, and which will have around two week time for completion of major project. Once you are done with the major project again, it will be a group project. And guys, do you have any idea about Google Classroom? Any chances that you have worked on Google Classroom previously in your college life, or else whenever you are attending your classes? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, great. So if you know about Google Classroom, no, it is not Google Meet. It is Google Classroom, similar approach that we use for projects. Okay. There will be a group created for your respective batches, let's say of 10 or 12 students in one particular classrooms, Google Classrooms, for your projects respectively. Okay, so this is purely for project. And once you are working on that project, you can work with your fellow mates, that is your teammates or something, and you can split your projects according to uh, let's say whatever you are really good at. So if I take an example of web development related things, so if you are good at front end, creating the front end, what do you say, pages, one person will go with that, and one person will go with back end, and one person might be working on connection of both, uh, and one person might be working on UI UX. So you can split your work accordingly, and you can come up with a project of major project, and you can go with that, and you can submit it in Google Classroom, and you have to submit it over mail also. Okay, so that is one approach. And if you are really good at working on the major project alone, you can do that also. But I do believe that if you work along with your team, that is the best thing to do. It will help you to take an initiative, and it will help you to build your team building activities also. Okay, so that is one thing. And yeah, both minor and major projects are important. And for here, that is the reason we have created Google Classroom platform. There is no allowance of creating any WhatsApp, Telegrams, or other groups. Okay, because all the groups will have a host who will be active. And again, if there is any groups are created, then other groups are created, then it will be a trouble for the admin itself. Okay, I believe you have understood till here. Let's go to the next slide. That is project submission and doubts. Okay, so here there are 2 to 3 questions you might get. Once you are done with your projects, where to submit? So this is the email ID, project@verzeo.com. You can submit it over here. And so nothing much to do over here. You will get a pre-filled form, Google form, with your name, mail IDs, and the program that you have taken up. What you have to do, you have to just attach your project that you have completed. And once the evaluation is done, your project will be evaluated, and it will be gone for the certification process. Okay, so it works for both the minor and major projects. And let's say if you have any issues while submitting the projects, or anything which you are not understanding, you can drop a mail to support@verzeo.com. So this is related how to submit the projects or something like that, and we'll get your doubts clarified. And let's say if you have any technical doubts, something related to your topics which you haven't understood, because after your classes you might have come up with few doubts which you can't clear with your mentor inside a class. So you can write it to mentors@verzeo.com. This is the email ID. These are the 2 email IDs, guys, that you can note it down. One is project@verzeo.com. Other one is mentors@verzeo.com. This is for submission part. This is for your technical queries with your mentor. And support@verzeo.com, it is a general query that you can post. Okay, so these are the things that you can go with. And yeah, so mentors@verzeo.com, how it works. So if you have a technical query, the query will be collected in the portal, and again it will be sent to your respective mentors, and you can expect the resolution of the query that you are having within 3 to 4 days. Okay, because the mentor will be working on the query that you are having in overall, like in a bulk format. It is not one-to-one queries, what to say, resolution part. So the overall doubt will be taken up and it will be answered and it will be sent back to you. Okay. So this is one part. Make sure that projects, both the minor and major, are important. You need to submit and work on the projects with your team in in a Google Classroom for major and submit it. Okay, that's all you can do. So let's go with certification part. And so Devakar, I have already told you there is no option of going ahead with creating a WhatsApp group. I think I was clear over that. Please don't go with any sharing of numbers or something like that, because if we rectify it, and it will be again trouble for you. Okay, as it is an induction and the initial session, I am just giving you a better overview on the part that is uh, uh, what has to be followed and what doesn't have to be followed. Okay, so I believe you have understood that. So okay, coming back to certificates, I think you have been informed about the certificate, minor and major. One minor and one major that you will be working on. Once your both the projects are done, you are eligible for post completion certificate for your minor and your internship completion certificate on your major. And so there is one more certificate that you will be dealing with, that is outstanding certificate. That gonna be of if you are working on if your performance is really good and if you have completed your minor and major within the deadline. And one extra projects will also be given for outstanding. Okay, so once you're done with that, and if all the criterias are met, then you will be eligible for your outstanding performance certificate also. Okay, so these are the things that you will be having the certificates on, and your mentor won't have any idea on the certificates, because those are SMEs who will be providing you the information on the topics that you have taken up. They are purely here for delivering the concepts. They are not having any information on the certificates or something like that. So if you have any doubts related to certificates or anything to ask related to certificate, you can contact our support team. They would be the better person to get your doubts clarified. Okay, so these are about your certificates. And last part, how to contact support team, that is how to contact Verzeo team. The email ID is so the email ID is support@verzeo.com. You can note down this email ID because this would be definitely useful for you. Whatever the informations or any request or anything that you have to get it confirmed or get it checked with, you need to drop a mail to support@verzeo.com. Okay. So that is the part where you can use this email ID for. And the number, it is mentioned over here, 080-471-66567. So this is the email ID. This is the phone number. The number will be active from 11 to 8. Okay, 11 in the AM and 8 in the evening PM. And yep, so that is all days, Monday to Sunday. And yeah, mail ID, how the mails will be responded. If you drop a mail today, you can expect a wait time of 24 hours. Okay, whatever the queries that you are sending, it will be segregated to executives, and then the resolution will be provided to you within 24 hours. So this is the format that we usually follow. So that is one approach. Okay. And Q&A, I think let's dive into the question and answer. Most of the things I have covered it. So I believe 80% of your doubts when you have joined the meeting might have cleared, 80 to 90%. So rest, whatever you have a doubt, you can post it in the chat. I think we can go with clarifying those doubts. You can shoot it out. So few doubts, what I'm able to see here, Venkatesh asks how you can work on group members for the discussing or for understanding purpose, right? So groups, as I've already told, Google Classroom will be created for projects. So that is a platform which you can use for communication on the projects itself with your fellow mates, and you can collaborate with your fellow mates, and you can work on it, and you can submit it. Okay, so that is the reason you will be working on what to say on the groups in the second month. Okay, not before that. How to know group project complete performance? Who is better? See, I'm not sure this is your name or not. Relaxing music. Uh, in the group project, the main initiative that you will be taking, right? So that is considered. Okay, so we are not calculating who performed better in a group project or not. So we are looking for a final output as a team. Okay, in the group projects. So if you are capable enough to work among yourself or else work by yourself, you are like most welcomed, and we are appreciated with that. Or else if you are splitting your work with your teammate and you are doing that, that is also encouraged. Okay. Do we need to buy any projects or any components? No, there won't be any need of any components or anything for that. So most of the things would be like freely available things only. Okay, the credentials or something. So you can work wisely with the things which is available, and you can complete your projects or the program. Okay. So we didn't get agenda. So if you haven't received your agenda, don't worry. You can check your spam promotions once again, just for the cross check. Okay, you can search onboarding@verzeo.com. This from this email ID you might have received. If not, wait for 24 to 48 hours. We will send it to you again. And if you have received your LMS, you can find your what to say curriculum in your LMS also. Kshitiz Gupta, if you have signed in and if you're not able to find your program in your LMS, don't worry, buddy, it's still initial time. Okay, wait for again 2 days, because our team will rectify it. Who have received, who haven't received, they will be provided with the access again. Okay. Does the class start from 7th? Prithvi, I'm not sure, because depending upon your curriculum and the program that you have taken, I think it might be starting. Okay, most of the classes, I believe they will be conducted from Monday, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so whatever the class that will be conducting, they might start from Monday. But again, check your curriculums again, okay? Because I'm not sure which program you are in and what you have taken up. Himanshu asked, sir, when classes will be starting? I think I have answered that just now. Support teams are not able to solve our issues. Abhiraj, I think that is a better approach. You can write to the support or email ID, or else you can call to them. If it is not done, or else whatever the issues that you are having, if it is not resolved, they will definitely get it highlighted to their managers, and it will be resolved on priority. Okay. I think on agenda part I have answered. Where do we get an Zoom class link? So Zoom class link, Manjunath, you will get it in your email ID itself. So whenever the classes will be held, before that day, you will be receiving an email. You can check out that email and you can attend. Sir, when will get the Zoom meeting? I think I have answered that. How many classes are per week? I think around 2 to 3 classes of 1 hour or 2 hours. You can check your curriculum and your agenda again. You will get a better idea. Okay, can you say about certificates? I think I have just completed that. Minor project is for course completion. Major project is for internship completion, and your I would say outstanding for your the extra project that you have done, and upon your performance that have been tracked throughout the program. Upon that, an outstanding certificate will be provided. Okay. Sir, are you provide an attendance? Yeah, we do provide you attendance to make sure that you are attending properly, or what is the attendance that you have. Okay, monthly around twice we'll send you the attendance report, and so that would be the thing. So if you feel like you are lagging, please scope up and you attend. And if you are attending properly, then you don't have to worry about it. We are studying, we can't attend classes, BL. So I'm not sure this is your real name or not, Attitude Boy. If you have classes till 5, after 5, if you don't have classes, I think well and good, because we do conduct it after 5 itself. If you have classes after 5, then I think we won't be able to do pretty much anything about it. You can watch the recordings of the class in the LMS, okay? Because the sessions are kept on considering the mentor timings and the overall batch timings also. Okay, it can't be changed on individual perspectives. I believe that answers. Can you please say about certificate? I have answered that. Can you please, when will be class starting? I think most of the things are repetitive questions. How long is each sessions? 1 hour or 2 hour? It depends upon the program. Again, Jonathan, if I have answered you. So guys, one more thing that I would like to mention, who have completed your dues, they will only be provided with the access, LMS access and class access. Okay, the person or the students who haven't completed your dues, make sure that you follow with your counselors or else whoever had contacted you for making the remaining due amount. Okay, get your dues cleared, and you can get back to your program at the initial part. Okay, because once check your dues are cleared or not. Okay, that might be the reason if you haven't received your access. Okay, whoever haven't received your access or else whoever haven't paid your dues, make sure that you go ahead with paying the rest of the amount, and you are good to go with the program. Minor projects will be an individual project. Vigneshwar, I think I have informed you about the certificates. Either you can just rewind the what do you say, the session currently that you are attending. I think you will be able to understand. Nitesh, I didn't understand. Sir, I logged in LMS, but I sent download some files. Sir, I logged in LMS, but it says need to download some files. Venkatesh, if you are able to find your program under your dashboard, that is the part. I think if you are able to see the course name that you have taken up, that is the one. As it is the initial part, there are some set of videos or attachments that has been added. Along with that, whenever your live classes are started, right? So your sessions will be added over there. Likita, I think for that you need to contact support team. Okay, they would be able to help you out. So if there is any possibilities, they will go with that. If not, then I think you need to go with the program. So Kingsman, I'm not sure this is your name or not. So whatever that program that you have taken up, okay. So regarding anything that you're asking about, I think support would be the better person to ask, or else to provide you the information with. Nitesh, yeah, you can pay the remaining fee, and if you haven't done it, you can contact your counselor. They will help you, or else they will guide you to make you go through the rest of the payment. And once you are done with that, again, you need to wait for 24 to 48 hours, because it will take time to get your credentials updated. And after that, you will be provided with all the details and access for your program to start with. So Gayatri, projects are based upon your program that you have attended. Okay. So if there is any simulation software that need to be added, you will be going ahead with that. If not, you will be working on a code, or if not, you will be working on a report. So those kind of things. Those are capstone projects that you will be working on. Can you please say about certificate? I think Vigneshwar, I think you are still asking about certificate. Okay. Just to tell about certificate again. The minor project is for your course completion certificate, and major project is for your internship completion certificate, and the outstanding for your extra projects that you will be working on and that you will be dealing with. Okay. Sunday class timing. So Sunday, if there is any class for you, then again it depends, because I'm not sure, man. I think Attitude Boy, I'm not sure which program that you have taken up. So if there is any class in Sunday, it might be scheduled in between 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. within that time range. Okay, you can check your agenda, and if you haven't received your agenda, then wait for 24 to 48 hours. Do we provide a software to do simulation? See, there won't be provision of softwares or any tools for the programs, as the program that you have signed up, right? So that is, let's say, whatever that, if you are working on a softwares or something like that, simulation software or something, that would be a free version, or else that you might able to access it for a subscription based model or something like that, which you can use it from your student email IDs or those kind of things. Okay, so you don't have to pay anything, or else you don't have to buy anything for that. I think I've answered that. Any new questions or file not opening which download? I think I've answered that, Venkatesh. So if you're still having any difficulties, once take a screenshot of it and share it to support team. They might help you out. Okay. Yeah, projects will be taught to you before it is provided. Don't worry about it, because whatever that you will be working on, right? So that will be initially considered, and that will be explained to you, and after that you will be working on it. Sir, where can check our agenda? Bahanu, you can check your agenda in your email. Okay, go to your inbox, search either Verzeo, or else you can search onboarding@verzeo.com. Whatever mails that we have sent, right? You can go through it from the each part. Okay, if you are not able to find it, don't worry. Wait for 24 to 48 hours. You will be receiving it again. After 48 hours also, if you are not able to get your LMS access or your agenda, please immediately reach out to support team. They will help you out on priority, and they will provide you the access. Okay. Yeah, Nandan, you can do that. Attendance won't be considered, Nandan, on that if in that case, but you can watch the recordings for sure. I think I have answered that, Banu. So relaxing music related to softwares and everything. Mentors, your technical mentors will have an idea. Okay, so once you attend your initial classes, right, they will make you go through the curriculums and what all things that will be going ahead with, and they will tell you what to install, what to not install. So don't worry about it. I think I have answered that. LMS, you can use it in your phone and in your laptop, both the things. Don't worry. Vinod, if it is required anything for your respective car designing program, Mentor will tell you. Okay, most of the things I think you will be working on designing, softwares itself, which can be easily, taken out from the internet, or else you can use your student subscription email IDs. Yeah, definitely notes and assignments will be provided. You can check it in your mails whenever the program is going on, and you can check your LMS also. Okay. So all the informations related projects will be initially provided over classrooms, and after that you will receive a mail from our end with problem statement and with deadlines and all the things, and you can work on that. Machine learning software, most probably you will be working on Jupyter notebooks and those kind of coding related platforms. So don't worry about it. Don't think too much at the initial end. Okay, guys, as it is the initial classes, your mentor will inform you what to install, what all things are available, where you can find it, and links will also be provided. Okay, I think Venkatesh, I have just answered that. So either Python, Jupyter Notebook, Anaconda, so those kind of things are used. So Athava Kulkarni. So Athava, so you are asking about the internships, right? Physical internships. So physical internships, how it will work is your program, once your program is done, right? So if your performance is really good or something, what we usually do, we'll take a bunch of the students that we have already. Okay, we try to circulate students' resumes to the other companies and make sure over here you are not just for getting the certificates. Okay, build your skills, understand the each topics, so that let's say whoever is taking an interviews or something, right? So you will be able to portray yourself better and you will be able to answer, and that is the importance of the program that currently you are attending. Okay, once that is done, if you are qualified for it and if you are definitely using the opportunities, I think definitely you will be able to pull out either a jobs or else either a physical internship outside. Okay, make sure that you develop your skills in such a way. I think that answers. Usha, we do understand. That is the reason, because we are not, what to say, if your college is having classes, that is the reason your LMS is there. You can watch the videos. But uh, if it is possible, try to go ahead with attending the classes also, because that is a better approach to understand. So, okay, cool. I think most of the things I've answered. I think I was keeping one point over here. Let me share you that. Okay. I think if you can open your LMS, I just share my LMS screen. Okay, great. Guys, you can see my screen, right? Guys, I believe you can see the screen. Yes, okay, great. So here, what you have seen was your premium webinar, right? So let me speak on that. We are conducting premium webinars for the candidates, for the students. So this is free webinars that we keep for our students. And this is from premium profiles. So the mentors or the speakers who will be going ahead with the talk, those are from premium organizations. So we have conducted last around 3 to 4 webinars. That is from Tesla, Deloitte, Cred, and Twitter. And you can watch. I think you are able to find this particular what is it field in your LMS, right? So what you can do is you can just click on it, and initially you need to sign in. Okay, once sign in is done, then you'll be able to find uh, our previous conducted webinars, okay, from our professionals, and you will be having an information on upcoming webinars also. Okay, so just to provide you a better approach, you can watch those things. It will be definitely beneficial for you because it is related to your placement activities, or it is relevant to your current trends, current requirements. It is not just specifically for your computer science related, it is for your mechanical and other programs also. Okay, so you can go through it. And one more thing that I would like to mention over here is Just give me a minute. I think you can see it. So we have upcoming webinar, which is conducted by Manvi Tyagi, a professional from Twitter. Okay, so you have this webinar tomorrow. So the thing is, you can attend it. So this is related to data structures. Okay. And anyways, tomorrow is Sunday. You can go through it and you can attend it. You can ask your friends also to attend it, as it is a free webinar. Do you guys require the link for it? Yes, no, maybe. Do you need the link for it? Great. Okay, I'll just share you the link over the chat. You can attend it, and that is a better approach, I believe, because stay tuned to our webinars. These are premium webinars that we usually conduct it. I think weekly one webinars we definitely have. Okay, so if you have free time, you can definitely check it out, and you can get a lot of benefits out of it. And that would be the thing. And Sanjay asked, if I have college classes or exams, can I see the recording sessions? Can I get attendance? See, if you have exams or if you have classes, you can definitely watch your LMS, but attendance won't be counted on that. Okay, as attendance is required for your extra benefits. That is, what do you say, on your the two things that I have mentioned, right, in attendance policy. So for the extra benefits, your attendance are counted. The rest, I think, on the outstanding performance also. But apart from that, if you want to go with that, you can definitely work on your recordings that is already been posted, and yeah, you can utilize the things that is given to you in the LMS portal. Anything more, guys? Any questions? Because I'm here for 1 minute more. Guys, this is the link for your tomorrow's webinar. You can use it. You can utilize it. Okay. And that would be the thing from my end. Okay, guys, if you don't have any doubts, you can definitely leave the meeting. Thank you so much for your time. It's Ajay Billov signing off. And if you have any other issues, you can definitely reach out to our team. They will be happy to help you out. Okay. and they will be eager to solve your issues on the prior time itself. Okay. I think you guys are able to see the link, if I'm not wrong. Okay, guys, just give me a minute. You guys are not able to find it, I believe. Guys, you can check again in a minute. Just let me know if you're able to see or not. I think now you're able to see, if I'm not wrong. Okay, great. So you can use it, and you can ask your friends also to attend. You can make them also beneficial of the programs. So this is free webinar. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. And yep, that's all, guys. That's all from my end. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you for hearing me for 1 hour long. It's Ajay Billav again, signing off. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.